This video shows how you can use the MOD mold to evaluate light curing units that have narrow or wide light tips. We're going to use an MOD mold that we've previously described. This mold folds easily together and is held together with a clamp. In this video, we're going to use SDR flow and a light curing unit that has a 7mm wide tip for 20 seconds. Now I've sped up the video for light curing, but the specimen was cured for 20 seconds. When we open up the mold, we can see the composite is uncured at the bottom of the proximal boxes. This becomes very evident when we place the specimen into a solvent. Of note, when you perform the same test using the ISO 4049 metal mold that has a 4mm diameter, the length of the composite after it's been placed in the solvent is 7.5mm using this curing light. We're now going to perform the same test using a curing light that has a wider tip diameter. Again, we're going to use a 20-second light exposure. When we open up the mold, we can see that even after solvent attack, the composite appears fully cured. Now what's really interesting here is that if we perform the same ISO 4049 test using a 6mm diameter mold instead of a 4mm diameter mold, we'll see that the length of the hard cured composite is much longer in the 6mm diameter mold than in the 4mm diameter mold. This video illustrates the importance of using a clinically relevant mold to test the depth of cure of your composite or the performance of your curing light, and it highlights the effect that large versus small diameter light tips can have when bulk curing a large MOD restoration. As always, thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me.